Oh, shit. Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Let's give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Uh, I sent out the link already to the Twitter and notified a few of y'all already, but judging from the time, it's probably salute, Matt. There's probably a few people now, probably like in transition, traveling home from work. So I don't know how many people we're gonna get in here, but we'll just give it a few minutes because I just went on live right now. We're gonna talk a little bit about the well, not a little bit. Most of this is gonna be about the Lift His Soul. We're gonna talk about the Lift His Soul card that's going down tomorrow, and then we're going to. I want to talk a little bit about the other Jay Mills shit. Salute, Jax. What's poppin'? Uh, for anybody, maybe I should wait till more people's in here, but just in general, if anybody's in the Queens area in New York today and you're interested in going to a comedy event, hit me up. I have a few friends of mine who are comedians who have an event tonight, and I can get you in there for free. Pancake, salute. Tad, salute. But like I said, anybody, I'll repeat it again, so just don't get annoyed with me for repeating it. But anybody in the Queens, New York area today, just know, hit me up. I will get you into the event for free tonight. You just gotta hit me up, all right? That event starts. Is from 8 o'clock to about 11:30 tonight. But again, the people who are throwing the event are my peoples, and some of the comedians are my peoples. So I can get you into that event for free if you would like. Your drinks and shit is on you. Fuck out of here. But I can get you. It won't be no cover charge. Jay Legend, a stand-up plug. Yes and no. Yes and no. Here in New York, I know I got a lot of comedian friends. I used to do events with them, like throw events for comedians and rappers and singers. So, for some of you who are aware of my other channel, which I haven't put anything up there in the last few months, but they know I used to do a lot of work. Even my podcast, I had a lot of comedians on. Every Wednesday, the show I used to do. I'm sneaking a Capri Sun in. Salute, Taddy. But I had on Wednesdays the show I used to do. The guy whose show it was, Eric Gonzalez. Salute to Eric. It's his event tonight. Yeah, we no longer do the show, but not from a negative standpoint. We don't do it because negative. What the fuck am I saying? Eric got a writing gig for one of these TV networks. So we used to do the show every Wednesday, and that's one of the writing days. So we stopped doing the show. Some of y'all who follow me on Twitter know about the show. Some of you don't. I don't really give a fuck anymore. But you know, that's what that is. So we're 3.5 minutes in. Like I said, we're just trying to get a few people in. I want to salute Big Al. A+ was popping. A+, I think you're on the West Coast, but if you happen to be in Queens, New York, or in the 5 boroughs today, I have some people who are throwing a comedy event entitled Time of Your Life. So they tour around really the 5 boroughs, but they tour around the U.S. doing different shows. But on this one, it's a show series that they do in like the 5 boroughs. And he stopped doing it for about 2 months because he got the writing gig for a network. So he stopped doing the radio show we used to do, and he stopped doing the live event that he would do. But tonight is the first night of them back in the 5 boroughs. If you are interested in being there, I can get you in for free. You got to pay for your own drinks, or in Tad's case, you got to pay for your own Capri Suns. Alright, but I could get you in the building if you want to be there and enjoy some laughs. I got my little nephews right now. What's going on with Jesse? You still do a show with him? No, I don't do the show with Jesse anymore. Jesse actually called me last night, so what's up, man? You alright?
Yeah.
Johan, what's poppin', man? You got a scarf on. Where's my scarf? Why you don't got a scar for me, man? What'd he say?
Mask, not a scar.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a mask. You ski masked up?
Bro,
Me five,
still
huh?
far, man.
What's wrong with you, man? I like your sweater, man. You looking cool. Yeah, so yeah, I can get whoever into that event, whatever. As far as Jesse, we just it's that's Jesse's show, Battle Rap Arena. I was just trying to help out with that situation. I have a lot of respect for Jesse's history in battle rap. We ain't always see eye to eye on what was the direction or a few other things, but at the end of the day, it's all love. I have nothing bad to say about Jesse. Um, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. He actually called me last night. I missed the call. I actually went to sleep. So when he called me, I was knocked out. I had to be up. As y'all see, I'm dressed a whole lot different today, but I was spending a good amount of my day in court, so I had to be up crazy early and shit. So I didn't want to. I went to sleep early last night. So when Jesse called me, I missed it, but I'm sure me and him see what's popping. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him at the event tomorrow. Which brings me to the next thing. Salute to Big Al. So for a long time, a lot of you different people have always said things about donating to the channel, shit like that. Since I put the link up, you motherfuckers ain't been donating. Don't think I ain't paying attention. Nah, but Big Al did donate and shit like that, and Big Al's really I'll keep it 100. Big Al is the reason I'm gonna be in the event tomorrow, cause I was just gonna get the pay-per-view. So I'm here in Jersey. I was supposed to be at the press conference. We'll get into that. I'm not going to the press conference. I am here in Jersey though. I don't know, maybe a half hour or so away from where the press conference is gonna be. I'm not gonna make that, but again, Big Al, I will be meeting up here in Jersey tomorrow with Big Al and going to the event. But again, I would not be going to the event if it wasn't for Big Al. So big salute to him. The press conference. To be honest, I might not seem this way to you guys right now. I've been in a really, really fucked up mood all day. Quite a few things didn't go my way in court today. Some things did go. So, basically, Big Al is a good dude. Yes, he is. Salute to Big Al. Big Al, and this, just to talk about Big Al for a second. Big Al is one of the people who's like a lot of people's first supporter. Big Al is always about battle rap and about the culture, and he's more excited than the rest of us are about battle rap. Definitely more excited than I be. You know what I mean? A lot of bloggers have disrespected Big Al. I won't lie. Like, I understand some of them feeling like Big Al shouldn't. I don't think you should tell another grown man not to be cool with somebody, but you shouldn't. Like, I would never tell Big Al not to be cool with other bloggers. I would never say that. But sometimes you have to educate people on who they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a lot of people disrespect Big Al, and I've never been cool with it. I've never thought that was okay, especially when I seen how much he supports them. Big Al, even when it comes to the battle rappers, you know, Big Al supports them. A lot of the battle rappers, a lot buys merchandises, shows up to their events, so on and so forth. So when I seen certain bloggers disrespect them before, I wasn't feeling that shit. The only thing I ever tell Big Al always, I would never tell him who to be cool with, who not to be cool with. I'm a grown fucking man, you a grown fucking man. Only thing I always say is just pay attention to who you have around you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out here who the perception is one thing about them, but later on you get to know them and start finding out these people are really fucked up and some fuck people. So, you know, that's the only thing I always tell Big Al. But other than that, he's a grown man, do what he want. I just don't like when people disrespect Big Al. No one has ever done that face to face. I've been to a lot of events. Either I've met Big Al at other places or at events, or we've gone to events together. No one has ever came up and disrespected Big Al, and I don't see that ever happening with one of us there. Not to say anything, anybody could get it. I could get got just like anybody else. But I'm not gonna stand there and let anybody disrespect Big Al, especially when Big Al is one of the biggest supporters of our culture. You know, he don't give a fuck about the leagues. He supports all the leagues, small leagues, big leagues. His body showing in New York. That's one of the things I want to talk about today was body. To my understanding, and I can be wrong, but I Google searched and I've talked to other people, and to my understanding, Bodied is only being shown at the Times Square AMC Theater. That's in Manhattan, 42nd Street, between 8th and 7th Avenue, but it's more towards 8th Avenue. So anybody interested, I think you should look that up one more time. But to my understanding, in the 5 boroughs, I don't know about the state, but in the 5 boroughs, the only place where they are showing Bodied is on 42nd Street and 8th Avenue, the AMC Theater. It is my goal. I don't like when motherfuckers drive through here slow like that, man. But it is my goal to go see Bodied on Sunday. It may have to wait till Tuesday. But that's my goal. Because out here in New York, well, I'm in Jersey right now, but in New York is the marathon on Sunday. Traffic is going to be crazy. Public transportation is going to be crazy. So me being able to go drop my kids off and do all that. Yeah, Faletti. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, we having some food delivered over here. Yeah, to my knowledge, that's the only place that's showing Bodied. That's my goal to be there. Whether or not, even if the movie ends up being whack, I want to go and support the movie. I want to support our culture. I want guys in our culture, including vloggers and everybody, to be able to do more with this culture. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Hello.
How you doing?
Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
Okay. Delivery. Tina?
Oh no, she's not. She's
No,
no.
no here, no here.
No. Okay. No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put it right there. Viejito le gusta. Nah, them dudes been delivering all this special Spanish shit to my family for years. So,
Okay.
all right, boss.
Okay.
Have a good
Gracias,
weekend.
papá.
All right. I saw your great uncle just give you a great big hug, big.
No,
You know?
oh my God. No, this sounds fucking this big.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like, that dude been putting in work for years, man, delivering to his family. So, yeah. So, yo, do you know? You probably don't give a fuck, but they got that battle rap movie out, Bodied. It came out today. Do you know if they showing it in Jersey like that or no? Because in New York so far, they only showing that shit on in 42nd Street. The other one I saw was like Edison, New Jersey, or some shit like that, Elizabeth, New Jersey. So yeah, for anybody who gives a fuck, more than likely I'm probably gonna check it out Sunday. If not, I'll check it out Tuesday. Salute to Big T. I seen he posted some pictures on his Instagram. I guess he was at the he must have been at the premiere for it. That is probably the cleanest we ever seen Big T. Big Terrence, my man Big T had on jeans with the blazer and all that. He was looking pretty cool, man, for Big T standards. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Big T, man. We gotta show Big T love, man. That's a legend in the sport, especially from the Midwest. Regardless of how you feel about his recent performances, you gotta give Big T love.
Yeah, no, not in place already.
No? All I saw was one place when I Googled it near me, and that's what the shit showed. So yeah, my cousin's saying that that they're not showing that shit out here either. So we in Jersey City right now. So I don't know. Taddy said his top was big as hell though. Yeah, it was. Pause. Was cracking legend. Jason was popping, man. So yeah, so that's all that. Let's go support that. And I don't know about any of you guys, man. I've been searching and searching. I guess they are not showing that versus music, that versus movie that Shawty Horror is in. I don't think they're showing that in the U.S. at all. I keep searching. I haven't seen shit. So if anybody end up know on one of these websites that might have it, whatever, hit me up. Salute the Big T. His performance against Holla is classic. It is. And a strong argument can be made he beat Hitman. The first time I watched it, I thought Hitman won. But every time I watched it after that, which is probably maybe 5, 6 more times, I thought Big T won. You know what I used to do, and I haven't done it in a long time, is I used to have this app where I can like take the audio from a YouTube video. So I used to do that and put it on my iPod, and then on my way to work or while I was at work, I used to be listening to this shit. So I used to listen to a battle. I would watch a battle, you know, a few times, but I used to listen to the battle so much, like over and over again. And I used to put, even now, like, you know, I'd be putting people on the battle rap. So at that time, for lunchtime, because I was a supervisor at that time, especially Thursdays or Fridays, if my guys did really good, I used to like to buy them lunch. So I used to, the catch was, they could come into my office to eat lunch, but I was on my computer, it'd be battle rap. Or if we were upstairs fixing one of the classrooms, I would have the teacher's computer onto battle rap. You know what I mean? So that was the catch. I'm buying you lunch, motherfucker, but you're gonna watch what I want to watch. And ended up being cool because one of the guys, he somewhat knew, like he knew the back in the day battle rap, the DVD battle rap, and knew about Fight Club. But other than that, I put him on and got him more interested to new age shit, and like, I don't know, like maybe 4 other of my employees at that time, I had gotten them into battle rap. So, like I said, that was the catch for me. It was like, nah, you know, I'm gonna buy lunch, but you're gonna have to sit through this battle rap, or you're gonna have to take your fucking pizza or whatever and get the fuck up out of here. Let's get into this tatted. I got to slide out, my G. Just want to show my support. Thanks, night. Check it. This night check-ish, no joke. I don't know what that last shit was, tatted, but salute and thank you for your support, man. I appreciate that. If you guys haven't, do not know, you need to go check out Tatted Teflon, man. He has one of the funniest pages in battle rap. You need to go check out his YouTube channel. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Funny guy. So, LHS5, the press conference is tonight. Again, I am just getting to Jersey from New York. I've been in court all day, then I had to go pick up my kids. He means check out Ishmula. Maybe, Jason, maybe that's what he meant. So yeah, I was invited to the press conference. A lot of people, I won't lie, I gained some of my subscribers from from what happened at the last press conference at RBE. I had some of the most controversial questions between me and Mad Dog. We pretty much kept the ball rolling. Pause at the press conference. Are they showing the press conference on YouTube? Yes, it's supposed to start at 7. Last event, it was supposed to start at 7. It didn't start till like 8:30. My guess is that it's not gonna start on 7 in the dot, because you gotta understand where that place is. It's a fucked up location, man. Now the hotel that they threw it in is fire. It's a crazy good hotel in terms like visually. This is a fire hotel. It's over in Jersey at the Newark airport. So where I'm at in Jersey City, it's not that far of a ride. It's probably like I don't know, last time me and Big Al went, probably took us like 25, 30 minutes, but it would have been faster. What happens is that area is full of like hotels, shipping yards, like parking areas for people with long term. It's the airport area, so there's a lot going on in that area. And the problem is that your GPS keeps rerouting. This place is very hard to find, but it's a beautiful place. I don't know how true this is, but Head Ice didn't make that last press conference because supposedly he got lost. And the only reason why I could believe that is because myself and a lot of other people got lost going over there. So if you haven't yet, go check out my interview, my union interview, me and Visuel. We had Lawrence of RBE join us. If you guys are unaware who that is one of the owners, one of the three owners of RBE, Lawrence. And Lawrence joined us, and we talked about the whole card up and down. But he also let me know that it was in the same place as last time. And two things. I know Big Al was going straight from work there, so I have some family here I can ask to take me over there. I don't want to do that. And the reason is we got, as you can see, we just had a fucking delivery of food come in. So I was waiting for that delivery. We got one more delivery coming. And as right now, I have my little nephews here as well as my sons. So by the time that their parents come and all that old extra shit, I don't want to be rushing to that press conference, then get lost over there, and it becomes a waste of money because I will have to take an Uber. So I don't want to waste the money, and I don't want to get lost just to get there for the last two interviews or the last two, face-offs or whatever. Maybe not even. Maybe only make it there for the last one. So what will be the point? And then the flip side is, like I was saying, I'm just coming from court. Up until I got my kids, because my kids changed my mood. I was in a really bad mood, and I wasn't in the mood to be sitting at no fucking press conference. Not only trying to make things interesting. I don't have my camera because again I spent all day in court. I don't have my camera with me, so what will be I'm gonna go there just to hang out or just to be seen? Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't give a fuck about the attention that much. Like, just to be able to say I was there, like, to me it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go. I spoke to Lawrence at RBE, so I might be texting him some of my questions, and if it works out good, he's gonna be asking some of the battle rappers whatever question I text him. So it's not a guarantee he's gonna ask every question that I send. I have a good amount of questions, and that's what makes it disappointing. I wanted to be at the press conference. If you watch the last press conference, we try to make it a little interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? But for this one, I wanted to really be there because I feel like these matchups all have a little intensity to them. They have a little rivalry to them. And then when you sit there and add in that this is the first big card that's gonna have two females going at it on the card. I just feel like, especially when it comes to girls, I think it'd have been easier to rile them up a little bit and have an interesting moment, entertaining moment. But I'm really excited for the girls, man. But let's start off with this one SKs, both of them. To be honest, like I've said on the interview, I'm only familiar with two guys, and that's Zay Smooth. He's going up against Eyes Cold. Visual, look out for Visual. Visual is going to be dropping, if he hasn't already. I don't know if he dropped it today. So like I said, I've been really busy today, and my phone been off for most of the day. I was in the court. I can't have my phone on. Well, I can't be on my phone, so what's the point of having it on? Excuse me. Fucking Visual's supposed to do kind of a breakdown or kind of like a preview to what to expect from these 1SK battles. So look out for that on his channel, Battle Rap Boutique with Visual. Salute, sir. Go check out that channel. Subscribe to that channel. He's gonna have a better breakdown and preview for you guys. What the fuck he talking about? I'm about to go to the backyard because I hear the dog back there while. So yeah, Visual says that that dude Eyes Cold. Eyes Cold? It is. He said Eyes Cold is pretty good. I'm aware of Zay Smooth. Zay Smooth. My only issue with Zay Smooth is I think he only been battling like a year, and I feel like before he had it's cool to have a big look like this, but I feel like he should have went and got a little more experience before he got on the stage like this, because this is a whole different animal. Like, anybody who's been there knows it's a big stage, there's a whole lot of lights, it's a big open space for the battles. Zay Smooth is used to battling on the trap and on Gates of the Garden, where it's a small room, and I do mean a small room. Give me a second, yo. I'm trying to. Let's hope this dog don't wild out when I'm trying to go outside. Watch it, baby. Come on, move. Move, Ivka. Move. Come on, move. I'm stepping all over my sneakers, girl. You wanna say hi to the people? I'm beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Hey, get down. Oh, she's wilding out. What y'all thought about my singing skills? You know what I'm saying? Just sang to the dog real quick. All right, sit down. Sit. What the fuck? All right. So I was saying Zay Smooth is used to that small room. This is a whole different ball game. And for you to in 1 year, he's had I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 battles this year. And in this 1 year time, for you to not be able to get opportunity to really hone your skills, Ifka, move. This girl put her face all in my damn lap. But in a year's time, to not be able to really hone your skills, you're going to jump on it. I'm gonna start making my way down the rain. Might be busy getting ready. Yeah, they showing it on you. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm getting text messages at the same time. All right. Yeah, that's my homeboy from the show, letting me know that he is on his way to the venue. So again, if you are in the 5 boroughs, if you can make it out to Queens tonight and you would like to be at the comedy show, enjoy your night, you with your lady or whatever the case, I can get you in free. You just have to pay for your drinks and whatever else you want there. I can get you into the event for free. I think they have 6 comedians going up there tonight. It's gonna be a hell of a time. The name of the show is The Time of Your Life. Presented to you by Chike and Eric Gonzalez. It's a fire show. All right. Dope stand-up comedians. Some you've seen on TV, different places. Some you hear like on radio shows and shit like that. So it's a dope event. If you're interested and you want to go get there, you can get in free. I can get you in free. All right. So let me know. Starts at 8 and it ends at 11. It's in Queens. It ends at 11:30 allegedly. Sometimes that should be going to 12. Sometimes people just enjoying the comedian. Sometimes the comedian goes back up there and does some more time. So, it's up to you. Butter from the Block, I believe he's from Philly. He's going up against KD. To my understanding, KD's from St. Louis. I have not seen KD battle. I've seen Butter from the Block battle. I think he's okay. I think he has moments where he looks really, like he does his thing, and then he has some okay moments. So if you guys are aware about KD, get in the comment section, I guess, and let us know what is your thoughts on KD. I really don't. I've never seen him. Visuel told me he's seen him and vouched for him. Lawrence vouched for him, but of course Lawrence is gonna vouch for him, and I mean that respectfully. But you know he is. Then we have. Where should we start? So are we gonna start with let's start with Calico and Elwell. That's the co-main event actually. Calico and Elwell. In this battle, as I said in my interview with Lawrence, These guys' style are very similar, yet they're different. They're similar in the content, what it is that they talk about. They're similar in the somewhat aggressive style, right? It's like they're aggressive and but with bars. It's not just all aggression. They have bars. Where they change is Calico has some wordplay. Well, you know what? Ill Will got wordplay too, but I guess Calico will probably get more credit for that, and Ill Will probably get more credit for the comedy. Ill Will's a funny dude, you know what I'm saying? And Ill Will is the kind of dude. He's like a lot of guys who I hang out with. A lot of guys I know, where they street guys, but they just have that kind of that funny ass side to them that comes out of nowhere. You know, a whole serious ass conversation could be going on, and out of nowhere come up with the most funniest shit. And Ill Will does that in his battles. He come with some of the most aggressive rounds, and out of nowhere, and mid round, boom, he turns on the comedian switch and just goes off. Ill Will got some rebuttals as well. I don't really know that I've seen Calico rebuttal. If you guys know some rebuttals from Calico, please Calico, please let me know that I'm bugging out. But I can't remember really Calico rebuttaling like that. We know Ill Will can do that. Ill Will is comfortable on the RBE stage. Calico is a true veteran though. So I don't know that stage really matters in this standpoint, to be honest. We know it's his first time on RBE stage, but Calico has battled in front of thousands of people on Summer Madnesses and everything. So with respect to RBE, we do know that the Summer Madness crowds are way larger. So at the end of the day, I don't think that that's gonna affect this battle one way or another. I don't think the stage or the crowd is gonna affect it like that. I think these are two veterans going at it. They finally, because this was supposed to happen on Quest McCody's league a few years back, and then Calico showed up to the event but didn't battle. He got on stage and gave a short explanation. He gave them their money back first and foremost. A lot of things were going on in Calico's life at the time, and those are his words, not mine. I don't know. But he also showed up there, showed face, and said, "Hey, man, I'm not prepared." Gave them their money, you know, and he handled that the right way. Now, were we all disappointed? Fuck yeah, and I was very disappointed. But I can respect him being there and handling it like a man and showing up to take the criticism himself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people upset because they paid to see that battle, and then it happened. But Calico gave the opportunity for people to not only get to see him face to face and be able to say whatever they had to say, and I'm pretty sure he understood everybody's anger. Here we are, years later. We have Calico coming off the Briz Rothstein battle, which wasn't his strongest battle. Let's keep that real. That whole battle wasn't that good. You have Calico coming off in that battle, even though I thought he had some dope bars that were slept on. But he's not coming off the best performance. Then you got Ill Will coming off that old Red situation, which was one of the most weirdest and craziest situations we ever saw in battle rap. Right? And then we have the math battle, you can't fault Ill Will. That was a classic, arguably a classic battle. That was a dope battle with back and forth, so you can't be mad at him for that. Ill Will has had a good year, but these last two battles, the old Red, Ifka, relax. Relax, girl. Relax. Relax. Hey, relax. She don't like nobody coming near the house. So if she see people, the gate goes around the house. So if she's able to see people walking past the fucking house, she loses shit. So yeah, that Big T battle. Relax. She ready to hurt something. That Big T battle and Ill Will battle, I thought Ill Will did his thing, but he did choke at one point, or he did like stumble and shit like that. I think it was his third round or something. So his last two showings, that old red shit was just weird. This whole shit with Big T was weird. Um, so I feel like Ill Will is gonna be coming to redeem himself. I also feel like he's happy that he's finally getting this battle. I think he's been waiting for this battle for a long time. And with that being said, I feel like Ill Will is gonna take this battle 2-1. I do think there's a chance for a very debatable battle. My question is, are we gonna see a Calico who came for the check, or are we gonna see a Calico who really gives a fuck about this battle? So that's the question. If we get a Calico who really give a fuck about this battle, we're gonna have a very intense back and forth. But I just think that Ill Will with the rebuttals and a little bit more of the comedy, I think that Ill Will is gonna edge this battle and come out 2-1 with this. All right. Uh, Clean Paper versus Gems. This is where I'm having, or this ain't just it. All these battles, I'm having a difficult time predicting these battles because I think this card is way more, is a bigger card than what people giving it credit for, and I think that they're full with crazy matchups. Gems had in the last really 2 years, but really in the last year, we've seen so much from Gems. We've seen growth from Gems. We've seen Gems be entertaining. We've seen Gems come with props. We've seen Gems come with some crazy blogs that were funny, blogs that were filled with real life shit. We've seen him go through a bunch of harsh situations, controversy in battle rap. We've seen Gems go through all of that, and now he became a father. Salute to Gems, blessings to the family. And the thing is, when we sit there and break all of that down, I don't know where Gems is at mentally. Is he, because here he is battling Clean in this battle. This is the third time this battle was booked. So is the hunger still truly there for Gems to go against Clean? Clean is gonna be like, especially Clean in these last few months, man. He's been on a tear himself. He's been wrecking shit. We already know he comes with the comedy. He can control the room, control the crowd. Everybody's at Clean Papers in his palm, pause, throughout the night. You just waiting on the edge of your seat, waiting for the next thing Clean's gonna say. Clean is, I always said this, I think Clean Paper will be clean with the stop being dirty 30. I disagree, Pancakes, but I think Clean is one of the most well-rounded battle rappers out there. I think that Clean could have been in everybody's top 5. I think Clean could have went into the sunset when his career is over as one of the best battle rappers ever, because the guy can do everything. But he chose to ruin that. So now he's on the path to getting his respect back in battle rap. And in these last few months, he's been showing up. He's been making up battles or making it up to league owners that he may have done wrong in the past. We saw him in the J400 block battle. It was funny how he said that whole shit, like he's only here because he owed ARP some money and he wasn't sending this shit back. But I think he is a more well-rounded battle rapper than Gems is. We don't know the kind of Gems we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a dope Gems. I think that if Gems is motivated and really cares that this battle is happening, and not that Gems don't care about battles, I'm not saying that. I'm saying at one point he was really interested in this battle. At another point, there was that little competitive intensity between the two that would have made this battle way more better. Now is Gems still in that mind frame for this kind of war? Because we're seeing Gems in a different lane of his life right now. So with that said, I am saying that Clean Paper is going to take this 2-1. I personally think that Gems can get around. I see a lot of people saying they don't think Gems can take a round. We just seen Pancake said it. Salute, Vega. Much respect, comrade. And thank you, Vega, man, for inviting us out to Canada for the KOTD event. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I won't be able to make that trip, but that is on my to-do list. We, hopefully in the next year or two, I will be up there, man. And when I go up there, I'm looking to spend a few days out there. I want to go to a King of the Dot event, but I want to spend a few days out there and just seeing what Canada's about. Shame God, what up? Salute, man. Salute, comrade. Thanks for joining us. For the rest of y'all in the room, man, please make sure you hit the like button. Well, we got Cal or Will. I got Will 2-1. I got Will 2-1. So far I got Will 2-1. I got Clean Paper 2-1. I do think gyms can get around. I even think gyms can yeah, I got Will 2-1. Vega said he got Will as well. I think that gyms might show up very intense and ready to go and might surprise a lot of y'all. But again, we're not sure, where he's at with it. And Clean right now is showing you glimpses of what he's supposed to be in this battle rap game. So like I said, with that's why I'm giving it to Clean. I'm predicting Clean 2-1. Girl, relax. What the hell, man? Clean gotta have a moment. I feel like Clean has to have more than one, and I feel like he will have more than one. I think Clean is capable of room shakers. And that's the thing. Jims is a hell of a battle rapper. I like how he's grown. We need a good 3 good moments. He needs a good 3 moments, possibly. See, here's the thing. Like, if you go and watch Jims versus Tony D, pause. That was the first time that I can remember where Jims like choked up a little bit, but he was like stumbling on his shit. But if you also in that same battle, you seen glimpses of versatility from Jims. Same thing you seen in the DNA battle. If you guys don't believe me, go back and watch those, and you see like we've seen versatile moments in those, and that's why I think that it's impossible. Not impossible. Let me not say that. I don't think that Clean can 3-0 Jims for that reason, but I do think that Clean can take this battle. Jims need that Serious Jones performance. I don't remember that performance enough. So I'm gonna take your word for it. I saw that battle one time and it was okay to me. So I'm gonna take your word on that one. I hope Clean don't be playing around. Yeah, he better not gonna play around. I feel like for Clean too, this is a big moment for him too, whether he wants to say it or not. Cause this battle has to live up to the hype, man. We've been waiting for a long time for this. Some people don't give a fuck about the battle. I do care about it, and I've been waiting a long time for this battle. So let's move on. Do you know when the stream starts? Are you talking about the pay-per-view? If you were talking about the pay-per-view, the stream should be starting around 2 o'clock. I know, yeah. Shame God said yes. So, yes. So, if you're going to the event, the door is supposed to open at 1 o'clock. And remember, I said supposed to, because it rarely ever does, but it's supposed to open at 1 o'clock. Normally, her RBE is making a big announcement about possibly. It's possible. I didn't hear that, but it's possible. I mean, the only thing I saw, and let me finish giving y'all the information, then we'll get into to what I saw, Vega. So, the doors open at 1 o'clock, and the battles normally start an hour later, or close to it. So, the battle should be starting around 2 o'clock. So, that should be around the time that the stream starts. If you have not purchased your pay-per-view or your tickets, you can go to rarebreedent.com. Purchase your tickets. There are still general admission tickets left. There are no more VIP tickets, and I believe there aren't any more stage passes. Only general admission. I believe the tickets are $60 with taxes and stuff. Probably gonna come out to like $65. The pay-per-view you can purchase at rarebreedentertainment.com. To my understanding, the pay-per-view is $40. I could be wrong, could be $45. So, check that out for yourself and find out. But tonight, the face-off start at 7. Well, it's supposed to start at 7 o'clock. I don't think it's going to start at 7 o'clock. But it's supposed to, and that'll be live on the RBE channel. Shame God said, nah, it's 40. I copped. All right, so it's $40 for the pay-per-view. For the tickets, it's $65. 60, and I think after taxes come out to like 65. So there's that. So Vega, in terms of them making an announcement, so what I saw on Twitter was I saw ARP say that it's a possibility they might be throwing extra money up for that. KOTD really backing these dudes. Well, King of the Dot always had a big. Well, first off, let me finish what I was saying. ARP made it seem like if he might be putting up extra money for the Gems and QP battle. That's the and when he was tweeting, go check his Twitter out. That's what he made it seem like, if he's gonna be putting more money up for that battle as an incentive. So, you know, I think that's dope. I think anytime the league owner puts up extra money or the fans put up extra money, salute J Biz. Whenever people put up extra money, I think you are showing a little more respect to the battle rappers and giving them an opportunity to compete more. But I would like to say this, because Lawrence said this and I agree with Lawrence 100%. When you agree to a set pay for a battle, you shouldn't expect people to put up incentives, because you agreed to something. So you should be there giving us your all for whatever you agreed on. At one point I was doing different kinds of construction, and it's the truth. If I showed up here and I do floor work, so if I showed up here to this, I'm in my aunt's house right now, but if I showed up to my aunt's house and we agreed that I will, you know, do some work in her house for $1,000, in my heart of hearts I feel like I should have got $1,600 for it, but we agreed and shook hands or signed a contract saying I'm gonna do it for $1,000. Fam, I gotta show up and get my all for that $1,000. That you should get a professional and well done job for what you agreed upon. So that's why I understand where Lawrence is coming from when he said about the incentives. Like, you know, we shouldn't have to do that. You're a professional. You're being hired to do a job. But it's always cool when they do put up the extra money. So let's see if that ever happens. In terms of the King of the Dot and RBE relationship, I've been to a King of the Dot event and I saw RBE people there. I've been to multiple RBE events and I see King of the Dot members there. I see Trap New York members there. I see Bullpen members there. We've had one or two battle rappers, well, one that I know for sure, but it might have been two battle rappers who came from pit fights. That's all the way in Baltimore, Virginia area. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think that D.I. the Henny man, who has something to do with like Body Bag Battle League, some shit like that. It's also that Battle Rap Trap channel. He's been to RBE events. So one thing about RBE is, while they might not have the best relationship with URL, they have a relationship with other leagues. They are cool with them and people do show up and show love. Also, RBE members have been at bullpen battles, you know, so it's a lot of love there, a lot of respect. So a few months ago on Twitter, ARP was going back and forth with King of the Dot, and they were talking about a possible joint event. Now, that might happen. Maybe that's an announcement they're gonna make. When I bought the pay-per-view, it redirected me to King of the Dot website. I think that has something to do with avocado, though. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. That might have something to do with avocado, because avocado is filming this pay-per-view event as well. So that might have something to do with it. Who knows? It could also be, overall, maybe they're ready to announce what their first event is going to be for 2019. King of the Dot just announced their December 9th card. But let's finish this Lift Your Soul card and we'll get back into that. QB versus Shuni. This is where I'm stuck at. Before we get to QB and Shuni, let me get to J Mills and Kayshawn. I watched the face-off. I see how some people are feeling more comfortable with what they believe J Mills is gonna come with. I have to be honest. J Mills could show up there being aggressive and doing all that shit. If the bars ain't there, If everything isn't there, if the writing isn't there, if the delivery isn't there, are you gonna really give a fuck? Are you really gonna give a fuck? If he shows up there, but he's all in K-Shine's face and he got paws, but he got saliva all coming all out his mouth, looking like a rabid dog, barking fucking bars. Are you gonna give a fuck about that, or are you gonna pay attention to what he's saying and how he's saying it? I think Shine can walk off with this with a 30, with not even that much effort. I want the effort. We all want the effort, but I think Shine could take this 30. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm proud of both of them. I'm from Harlem. I want to see the Harlem dudes eat at all costs. I think Jay Mills is somebody you have to show love for what he done in the past. Feel like Mills is gonna be over aggressive and get Shine in his feelings. Watch. I think he's gonna be over aggressive. I don't know if he's gonna get Shine in his feelings. I can see why you would say that, but I think Shine is gonna use that to his advantage just to show, like, yo, man, this dude is losing. He's only getting this aggressive because he's losing. He's only being extra because he's losing, or because things aren't going his way. I'm hoping no extra shit happen. They both already said they're not gonna say personals. But let me ask you something. With the fact that Jay Mills said that he talked to Shine about the personals, and they're both from Harlem and they both can get information on each other's families, so on and so forth. Do you think that Jay Mills was really worried about that? That maybe there's some shit somewhere that Mills just does not want out there? He's saying in there, well, I don't have no dirt on me. People are going to talk about a fight that happened 15, 20 years ago. Now, Sean definitely touching on some shit we don't know about. I think that's what he's worried about. But him and K-Shine seem to have a mutual respect for each other. They both seem to agree that they won't go the personal route. But the more that I felt Jay Mills kept talking about that personal shit, I kept thinking, nah, there's some shit this dude hiding. It may not be about himself. It might be about one of his family members. But why are you being so adamant about there not being personals? I don't understand. So to me, it's this. I can understand two friends. Let's just say we saw DNA and Charlie Clips battle. I wouldn't want to see that battle, but let's just say we saw that battle. We know they know enough about each other. I would never want to see that. Just like I didn't want to see the K-Shine T-Rex. I wouldn't want to see that because I just feel like for entertainment purposes, I don't want to see fights, and I don't want to see friends not be able to be cool again because they decided to get on the fucking stage for a few bullshit dollars. And I only mean that respectfully. When I say bullshit dollars is, if me and my homeboys, let's look at the union. It's me, Visuel, and DME. I'm not airing out their personal business for a few dollars. I'm just not doing it. Our friendship can never be repaired after that. And what's more valuable? I'm pretty sure we all have fallen out with people close to us, and eventually we're able to talk about it and get past it. And things may or may not be the way they used to be. Who knows? But what we do understand is that the friendship and these people meant more to us. So I couldn't see myself putting that bullshit out there like that. I just couldn't. I could say I don't fuck with them no more. I could say I'm choosing to go my separate ways. I can maybe choose to allude to some of the things. I would never put out their personal shit that I know about them. So, who knows? But in this battle, I am hoping that Jay Mills has a good showing. I don't want to see him fail. Do you think Mills will be better than the Mook performance? Yes. The reason why I think Mills will be better than the Mook performance, and I mean this overall, he may end up having better material in the Mook performance. But I think overall, it's not like he hasn't been rapping. He's been rapping. I think he can find better ways to say things that might help him, cadences, delivery. I think that's somewhere where he can excel because he's learned to do music. He's been around some very good music makers, song makers, things of this nature. I think he can find a way to enunciate and to deliver certain bars a certain way. I think that's gonna help him. I think he understands that he has to move around on that stage a little more, give a little more performance, act out a few bars. I think that he understands that. I think he also understands that K Shine is very good with that kind of stuff, so he's probably gonna have to match him. The question is, material wise, are you gonna look at it bar for bar and give a fuck about what he said? That's what it's gonna come down to. Are you gonna look at it bar for bar and give a fuck about what Jay Mills is talking about, or are you gonna see him up there just screaming and carrying on? With that said, I got K Shine with a possible 30. I think it's gonna be a 30. It might not be a body bag. Remember, a 30 don't necessarily mean, it could be somebody edged every round. I'm hoping that Jay Mills surprises us, because he's talking about battling Verb, and I think that's too much. Like you didn't even battle Shine yet. Like, the fuck you talking about? But we can't count out Jay Mills because he hasn't been away from rap like that. Like, I'm just gonna say I don't see him taking a round, and that's that. Let's talk about Shuni and QB. I didn't miss anything else, right? We talked about Ill Will and Calico. We talked about Clean Paper and Gems. We talked about the 1SKs, and we talked about J Mills and K Shine. By the way, K Shine been killing this year too, so that's another thing. Like, K Shine just fucking steamrolling this year. You know what I'm saying? Some people have him up for champion of the year. I don't know. He has to be in the conversation, but I think people have to come to grips with what is it that they're looking for champion of the year. Because you got guys like Danny Myers, Dre Dennis, and all these guys who battle a lot and give you quality battles, and people don't even consider them. So I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is gonna be. So I'm looking forward probably the most to this QB. Salute Visual. Y'all go subscribe to Battle Rap Boutique, Visual's channel. That's my union comrade. If you have not subscribed to this channel, now was a great time to do so. That's the dude who makes sure that all our shit is visual, like the visuals of our shit always look great. And he does intros for my show, for my blog, and many other blogs. Some of your favorites. He even did the 1SK intro. So, salute the Visual. So, QB and Shuni. This is a battle that should have happened a long time ago, in my opinion. Watching their face off, I did feel like it was a little too friendly at times, but then at times they went at each other. I don't think they're going to be friendly on that stage. I think QB is going to show up being who she is and what we want from her, the disrespect. But I really do agree with QB when she said people only talk about her disrespectful bars. They don't talk about all her other witty and dope-ass bars. She got bars, man. Shuni does too. I just think that overall QB is going to win this battle. I think QB has better delivery. I think she has a good mixture also, because she says a lot of funny shit. She might not deliver it in a way that's supposed to be as comedic. She says it in a disrespectful way, though, that shame the gods that Shuni be having mad filler. She does be having filler. I don't know if she has a lot of it. She does have some. I am a Shuni admirer in terms of battle rap, her ability. I just think that she might still be missing one or two little things. You know what I'm saying? I think that QB just has a better delivery, man, and I think that the way that she formats her bars and puts together a round, sometimes I think is just a lot better than what Shuni does. I think this is going to be an entertaining battle. I'm hoping that this is the battle that we leave there talking about the most, or just as much as this guy. To me, I'm hoping we walk off with it being the number one talked about battle or the number two talked about battle. That's my hope. I'm hoping to see the girls back on the stage. I think they're going to give us a dope performance. I don't know how the press conference is going to be today between them two, it might not be that intense, but I do believe when they get on that stage in front of each other, it's gonna get intense. I really do think so. And QB, she put on some weight, man, but she was always that little skinny, scrawny girl who was real fucking feisty, out there fighting all them Queen of the Ring broads and all that shit. But Joel said I'm at work. Salute, sir. Thanks for checking in, man. I appreciate it. But overall, I think this is gonna be a very good battle. I expect a lot from this battle. I got QB 2-1. I wouldn't be surprised if Shuni was able to flip that on her, but I personally don't think so. I think this is an awesome look for QB and for Shuni. Shuni has been more active, and that's why I think it's gonna play in her favor and make this such a competitive fight. But QB has not been battling anybody in the last year, but that could mean that she's just sitting on even more bars. She had way more time to write and be way more creative with things. So let's see what we get. But I'm telling you right now, do not miss the girl battle. Do not miss Shuni and QB. Do not miss that battle. I think that is going to be one of the battles, top two battles we're going to talk about the most from this card when it's all said and done. I'm hoping I'm right on that. But my prediction is QB 2-1. So that's it for episode 5. Real quick, for those who are unaware, King of the Dot has announced their card, their decade card, will be December 9th in Canada. I believe it's in Toronto, but I'm not sure. Vega, if you're still in the room, just let us know. Is it in Toronto? I believe it's Toronto that this is happening. Any matchups announced? No, they haven't announced anything that I am aware of. I think they only announced, I think it was just yesterday that they announced the date for the card. I know it's going to be in Canada, and it's the 9th. I don't know who's on the card just yet. To my understanding, and this from a source, expect to see, and it makes sense. It's the decade card, and they told me Head Ice is on there, but that's the extent of my knowledge. But from what I'm told, Head Ice is on the card. I don't know how true that is. I would guess it's true. It's their decade card. It's the card in Toronto. He should be battling for the chain on a card that's their anniversary. Head Ice battling Chilla, I think. Well, that'll be a dope matchup. I hope that does happen. I would like to see him battle Chilla. I would like to see him battle Iron Solomon. Some people are saying A Ward. I don't want to see that battle right now, him and A Ward. I think, respect to A Ward, I'm one of A Ward's biggest supporters, but I think A Ward doesn't deserve it in terms of the body of work over Chilla, over Iron Solomon, or one of these guys. Head Ice vs. Iron is fire. Never thought of that. That would be a fire matchup. I was gonna turn the light on out here, but I'm about to shut this down in a few minutes. A Ward is dope, man. He's one of my favorites, but body of work wise, I don't think he deserves a shot at the chain over these other guys. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that King of the Dot event, man. And that's that. I don't know. From what I'm hearing, URL has one more event coming up in December as well. After yeah, of course, not yet. No. To my understanding, URL has the Winter Madness 8 in London, I think next week. And then I hear that they are gonna have an event in December. I don't know how true that is. That's the rumor I'm hearing. They do have a December event. Supposedly, most of that card is booked. So who knows who and what's on there. But I think that we still have potential to end this year and battle rap off even better. You know what I'm saying? Some dope shit. So let's see how this ends. Again, if you have not purchased your ticket for the RBE event, feel free to do so. Go to rarebreedent.com to do so. If you have not booked your pay-per-view, purchase your pay-per-view, go to rarebreedent.com to do so. What else? C League, which is the Girl Battle League, which is a league that QB co-owned. They have a private event coming up. I think it's this month in November. It might be next month. But go check out their page and see what it is. A private event. You have to email them for tickets. It's in LA, I believe it is. So if you're on the West Coast and you want to see that, see this next event with the ladies, man, it's a private event. You have to email them to get tickets. All right. So salute to them. Go check them out. Salute to everybody who's been rocking with me. Thank you. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Hit the alert bell if you haven't. Check out our interview with Lawrence so you can see some things he had to say about the matchups. Um, Feel free to donate to the channel. Peace, Vega. Salute, man. In the description box is the link for you to donate to the channel. Please show your support, donate to the channel, and all them donations really gonna go to possibly making it to a whole bunch of cards come 2019. You know, stuff that I have to really travel to and shit like that. So overall, anything is gonna help, and I appreciate that. Make sure you check out all our union blogs. All right. So thank you all for rocking with me. Enjoy your night. Go watch the press conference at 7 or 8, whatever time it starts. All right. Salute.